If you do that, then it's all up to the attorney. If he says you're guilty, you're done. You cannot even do anything. So anything that you're going to do, either don't do it or make sure that you don't have an attorney. Otherwise, officer of the court, their first priority is the court. Even though you hire them, you pay them, their first priority is the court. So no matter what you do, they got to go with the flow. Otherwise, they're out. Remember that one of the things that I find treason in the court system, that the attorney, the judge, the prosecutor, of course all these members of the bar, however, every single case, since this is a business, and they're really good salespeople, every single case that they try, they have a percentage. Did you know that? They get a percentage that goes directly to their pension. So they have a vested interest to make sure that the more they get, the better for everybody. And it funds their clubs, it funds their private vacation locations, it funds all kinds of golf courses and all the goodies that they have enjoyed. Everything is funded as a percentage out of the proceedings that you and I, we pay as clients. Okay. We're gonna, Black Law Dictionary, 4th or 5th edition. I want to say something about licenses because people still, they have a confusion about a license. Even though I mentioned, I would like to read the words. Licensing, license. Permission from a competent authority to do something that without the permission would be illegal, a trespass, or a tort. So if you don't get a license to get married, I guess it's a tort. So you need to have a license. Or if you're going to drive the car, you need a license. And as I said, as long as you get a permission, that means you're surrendering your rights to a third party and you're asking them to take care of you. With the expatriation, by the way, this is the last thing that I'm going to talk about. With the expatriation, by the way, you do not have to surrender any documents. It's very neat. There are 5 chief officers of the United States will be notified, including the president, the commissioner of the IRS, the governor of the state, the governor of the U.S., and also there is one more person that will be notified, which is, I think, the treasurer of the United States. Now, when we prepare all these documents, we include inside that since the government created a system that we cannot live like anyone else without using Social Security or driver's license or passports, so we are going to use all these documents as an American citizen because there is no replacement. However, we're going to accept them without prejudice, and that's the key word. Without prejudice, before your signature, and nothing applies, whatever the contract it means. So basically, you will be able to use all the documents that it's been issued, unless they replace the passport, U.S. passport, with the green one, which you used to have, which is the state passport, which has nothing to do with the United States. However, they're telling us they don't have it. The only thing is U.S. passport, a blue one, so we will use it, since they created that situation. However, without prejudice. So once you expatriate, you keep all your documents, you keep all your bank accounts, credit cards, just be a good citizen. However, there is a way of handling situations without prejudice. You go to the bank, change your signature card. That's not your signature anymore. Without prejudice sign. Bank refused to give you the card, go back home, send them a registered letter, notifying them, as of today, this is not my signature, and that's the end of it. So you will learn how to maneuver, very simple procedure, and of course, if anyone is interested about this and you think it's valuable, we do have all the applications, and we've done over 200 already with no problems. So afterwards you can come and see us at the table. Thank you. Yes.
I want to thank all of you for being here with us. This subject is far more potent and important when you start thinking about the implications of, for the first time, living as a free American in your own country. The implications are horrendous. I am telling you that the Queen of England, the British royalty, the whole Bar Association, the entire superstructure of law in this country is designed to keep us in slavery. Because remember, in any kind of a large confrontation between gangs, between countries, when there's a lot of bloodshed and violence, the presidents and the kings of those countries, if they get defeated in battle, they have a grudge to pay back. Then it's not over. It's like the mafia says, you know, if you've killed somebody, you better go lay down somewhere, because it's not over until it's over. You may have beat us, but it's not over yet. And consequently, that's the exact situation we're in today. We defeated the British on the field of battle and got our freedom. But the King of England and British royalty and the international banking cartels out of London have never forgot the beating they got. And they're not through with us yet. They have decided to use conspiracy, plots, schemes, associations, secret societies to usurp the freedom of this country and the people of this country. And they didn't tell us all you got to do is just stand on your own feet and declare yourself an American, and you're out of all of this mess. I personally want to see this catch fire across this country. I think it's an idea whose time has come.
You want to say that? You want to say the contact? One more thing, probably I didn't mention, once you expatriate, that's the end of the filings and the IRS, by the way. That's out of the question. So you're not going to hear from them. Of course, when you hear from one of the agents of the IRS, they have nothing, they don't know what's happening. They will still send you probably a letter. All you have to do is just put expatriation papers with a cover letter, sending it to him, just telling him that, why don't you talk with your boss, the commissioner of the IRS, and know who I am. And that's going to be the end of it, that you're going to hear from them. It's the same thing with the court. If you receive anything from the court, they don't know who you are. Basically, you put your expatriation documents with a letter and send it to them, and that's the end of it. They have no jurisdiction on you.